Well, good morning, boys and girls. I'm firefighter Lisa from the West Grove Fire Company. We're here to talk to you about fire safety this week. We have a lot of questions for you, but you look like a very smart group, and I think you're going to know all the answers. You ready? Let's start with this one. Who knows what this is? A fan? No, not a fan. A fire alarm? Well, kind of, but not a fire alarm. It would be find it up here on your ceiling. A smoke detector, that's right. This is a smoke detector. You guys get to go home and play smoke detector detective at home tonight. With Mom and Dad, you're going to go around your house and count your smoke detectors. You need to make sure you have one on every level of your house and one in every bedroom. So it's very important that you have enough smoke detectors to protect you in case you need it. This is Sniffy. Sniffy the smoke detector. Sniffy hangs around your ceiling all day and all night sniffing for smoke. He's quiet. You don't even know he's there. And then all of a sudden he goes off because he smells smoke. That's right. He smells smoke up here. So important. So with Mom and Dad, when you play detective and go home and count your smoke detectors, you're going to test your smoke detectors. There's a little button right here that you push to test it. Don't test it on your own. With mommies and daddies, you test your smoke detector. Are you ready? I'm going to make mine chirp 3 times to make sure that the battery inside of it works. Are you ready? Here we go. Whew! That's loud. Why does that need to be so loud? That's right, so you can hear it. You can hear it. He's telling you, hey, I smell smoke. Hey, I smell smoke. That means you need to get out. That's right. I smell smoke. And when there's smoke, there could be fire. That's right, there could be fire. So it's very important that you get out. But if Mommy and Daddy come out of the kitchen and go, oh, hold up. It's okay. I just burnt the toast. Is it okay? Yeah, it's okay. They're not going to let you stay in a house when they don't know what it is. But if they burnt the toast, well, sometimes burnt toast happens. But if we don't know why the smoke detector's going off, we don't know why Sniffy's going off, we need to get out. It's so important that you get out. Very, very important. When we get out, where do we go once we get outside? We're going to go ride our bikes. No. Climb a tree? No. We're going to go to our family meeting place. Our family meeting place. So, oh my goodness, Firefighter Lisa's giving you guys homework. You're going to go home and play detective tonight and count your smoke detectors. And then with Mom and Dad, you're going to test your smoke detectors. And now with Mom and Dad, you're going to actually talk about where is your family meeting place. Where do we meet in case there's a fire or an emergency at home? Could be the tree out front, the mailbox out front. The neighbor's front porch is another good one. That's very important. So go home and talk to Mom and Dad. And when we get out to our family meeting place, we need to call for help. What is that number we call for help? 911. That's right. 911 is the number we call for help. 9 is the circle up top and the line below. 1. We call 911 for emergencies. Is a splinter in your finger an emergency? No. Is falling off your bike and skinning your knees an emergency? No. But if there's an emergency, there's fire, there's smoke, there's an accident, somebody's really sick and needs an ambulance, what's the number we call? 911. Very good. 911 for emergencies. Very good. So where do we call 911 from? I don't know about you, but I don't have a phone in my mailbox. And when we get out of the house, we don't stop for anything. We get out. We don't stop for our shoes, our book bags, our favorite teddy bear. We just get out. So I don't have my phone. What am I going to use? The neighbor's house. We can call 911 from the neighbor's phone. So you knock on their door to call for help. So very important. Now, can you go back in the house to call 911? No. Don't go back in for the puppies or the kittens, the gerbils, the fish, the birds. Whose job is that? The firefighter's job is that's our job. You got to be at the meeting place to tell us the puppies are in a crate in the kitchen, and we will get all our gear on and go in the kitchen and get them for you. But you don't go back in until mommy, daddy, or the firefighter tells you it's okay to go back in. Oh my goodness, what a smart group of kids we have here today. I am so happy to be here. Let me ask you another question. How many kids sleep with their bedroom door closed at night? Oh, I need to see more hands than that. Well, here's why. Yeah, mommy says, you don't like it, but tell them firefighter Lisa said, you got to sleep with your bedroom door closed at night. When there's a fire, there's a lot of smoke. When there's a fire, there's a lot of smoke. Where's the smoke go? Smoke goes up. That's right. Smoke goes up, so we go down. See smoke, stay low. See smoke, stay low. So it's important that if you see that smoke, you stay low. It's hot, yucky, nasty, icky, smelly, stinky up here. Down here it's not so bad, but up here is really bad. So see smoke, stay low. When you have your door open and that smoke rises into this room, it fills this room up. It'll fill the hallway up right outside your bedroom. And if your door's open, yuck, it'll come right inside your bedroom. Oh no. So we need to sleep with our doors closed at night to keep that smoke and that heat out of your bedroom. Keep it out in the hallway so you can find another way out. So important. So let's say you're asleep at night. Smoke detector's going beep, beep. Smoke detector. Mom, Dad, the smoke detector's going off. Beep, beep. Wake up. I crawl to my door and I'm going to feel the door to see if it's hot. What am I going to feel the door with? My elbow? My foot? Your hands? What part of your hands? The backs of your hands. That's right, this part. You need these for everything, but you don't use these for much anything. So you're going to feel the door with the backs of your hand. You're going to crawl over to the door, and you're going to feel up as high as you can go and across and down and wiggle in the middle to see if that door's hot. Don't touch that knobby. Whew, that's metal. That could be hot and burn your fingers. So it's very important. Feel the door at the back of your hand. If the door's hot, don't go. Oh my gosh, the door's hot. Don't go. How am I going to get out of my bedroom? The window. That's right. You're going to go to the window. The window. Oh, no. We don't jump. We don't jump unless mommy or daddy tell you so. Firefighter, am I ever going to tell you to jump? No, I am never going to tell you to jump because I have all kinds of equipment that'll help you get down. Yeah, the ladder, that's right. The big ladder helps you get down. Wait till you see all my ladders. I got a lot of ladders. So what you're going to do is go to your window. You're going to open your window. You're going to open your screen, and you're going to grab a pillowcase off the pillow or a T-shirt off the floor, and you're going to wave it out the window at the fireman. Hey, fireman, I'm up here. Hello, I'm up here. Come get me. And we will see you and go, oh, stay there. I'm coming. My chief will get on the radio and go, truck one, get all your gear on and go inside and see if you can find that room. Truck two, I need you to go get a ladder to that window and climb up and bring them down. And we will come get you. Now, if mommy or daddy or somebody you know tells you to do something different, you listen to them. They know what's best for you at your house, but we're not going to tell you to jump. We've got the equipment to help get you out safely, but we got to know you're there. So this is one time you can yell as loud as you want, and you're not going to get in trouble. That's the best part. We just got to know you're there. So good. What a great group of kids we have here. One more question. What would you do if you found matches or lighters? No, you wouldn't stomp them. No, you wouldn't pour juice on them. No, we never touch them. Who uses matches and lighters? Grown-ups, that's right, the grown-ups uses matches and lighters because fire is good until it's used wrong. Fire is good. We have birthday candles, we have campfires, we cook with fire, we heat our house in the winter when there's fire. Yeah, it's got to be warm. So we heat with fire as well. So fire is good until it's used wrong. So if you found matches or lighters, what are you going to do? That's right, you tell a grown-up. You're going to tell the grown-up. Say, excuse me, Mom, Grandpa left the matches out when he lit the grill last night. Or, oh, Dad, Mom lit the pumpkins last night and left the lighter on the porch. Can you put it away? And the grown-up will get it and put away. Matches and lighters like Sniffy the smoke detector, like 911, like all my gear, matches and lighters, they're tools that we use, not toys to play with. They're tools that we use, and very important tools. So if you ever happen to get too close to the fire and you get hurt, oh my goodness, if your clothes catch on fire, what are you gonna do? All together now, ready? Stop, drop, and roll. I can't hear you. Stop, drop, and roll. One more time. Stop, drop, and roll. One more time. Stop, drop, and roll. That's right, guys. If fire ever gets anywhere on you, no matter how young or old you are, you stop what you're doing, you drop to the ground, and you roll, 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 roll till you mush that fire out. It's so important. Us firefighters can put fire out. We can fix a lot of things, but a burn I can't make go away. So be very, very careful around fire. Very careful. Please be careful. Don't want to see you pretty faces get hurt. How about I put my gear on for you guys and show you what we look like when we get our gear on. Hi there, Firefighter Lisa from the West Grove Fire Company. I'm here with my firefighter friends and I'm going to dress for you. I'm going to show you what we look like when we put our gear on to fight the fire. I have my boots on. The next thing I'm going to do is actually pull my pants up. The pants are wrapped around our boots so that we just have to pull them up. Kind of neat looking. Here goes. See that? I just pull them straight up and I got to make sure I have my suspenders on nice and tight. And everything fits. Oh, good Lord. I gotta pull them tight. Don't want anything to fall down. Next thing I'm gonna put on, thank you, Firefighter Charlie, is this. This is my Nomex hood. I wear this on my head. It protects my hair, my ears, and my neck from the fire. My head's gonna turn pink, all right? There we go. Still see me though, right? Yeah, that's me in there. Next thing I know, I'm going to put on my coat because my coat's protecting me. Thank you, Firefighter Charlie. My coat has this heavy lining inside that keeps me insulated from the fire. Protects me from the hot. The fire can get really, really hot. And what do we put fire out with? Water, that's right. And water, so the outside is made up of a waterproof protection to keep me from getting wet and a fireproof shell that won't burn. This is why we tell you guys we can go in the fire and fight the fire, and we tell you to get out and stay out. I'm going to zip it all the way up, nice and tight. I'm going to hook everything just right. Make sure everything's covered. I want to be protected all the way. So next thing, what do you think I'm going to put on next? What you got there, Firefighter Charlie?
An air tank.
My air pack. This is my air pack. I'm going to put this on and I'm going to wear it like you guys wear a book bag. Make it nice and tight and comfy on my body. And then I got to hook up my seatbelt. You guys wear seatbelts? Every time, all the time you get in the car? We have seatbelts on our air packs, and I have seatbelts in my fire truck when we are protected all the time so that we can be safe and take care of you. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn the air pack on. When we turn it on, you're going to hear a and 3 chirps. Are you ready? Here goes. 3 chirps, like I said. So now that the air is turned on and coming out of my tank to the bath, to my valve here, what do I hook this to? My ear? No. My mouth. Oh no, I'm missing something. What? The mask. Oh, Charlie, thank you. That's right. I gotta have my mask on. I'm gonna hook this up to this for my mask. And when I put this on, you're not gonna see my chin. You're not gonna see my mouth. You're not gonna see my nose. But you will see my eyes. So no matter who's in this, you will always see the eyes of the firefighter. Could be me, could be my friends. But right here, you're gonna look for their eyes. Are you ready? Oh, and remember, when I put this on, I'm gonna sound a little muffled. So it's gonna be a little harder to hear. Okay, here we go. Ugh. What do you see? My eyes, that's right. Now I gotta tighten 5 straps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woohoo! Woo! Then my hood, remember my hood that I have on? I put it up on top to protect and cover everything. And then I'm going to hook up my air. Are you ready? You're going to hear a little pop, and then you'll hear me breathe. Here goes. I'm not very loud, am I? My air pack makes a lot of noise, and we all make a lot of noise, but breathing, that's it. What do I need to put on next? My helmet. That's right, I need to protect my head from the fire. So I need to put my helmet on, and you gotta make sure the helmet's on tight. We don't need it to fall off and get hurt. All right, I am ready and set to fight the fire. I am all set, right? What? Oh, my gloves. I forgot my gloves. I need to put my gloves on. So I'm going to put my gloves on. Woo, look at that. Woo, look how big I look when I put my gloves on. Look how much bigger I look. That's all the bigger I am. Huh, pretty cool, huh? So this is what the firefighter looks like when we fight the fire. I am protected and covered from head to toe. That's the firefighter. Pretty cool, huh? I think so too. Yeah, you hear that chirping noise? That means I stood still too long. I gotta keep moving so we keep wobbling when we get our gear on. So here we come. I'm gonna take everything back off again. I start with the gloves, and then I take off my helmet. Ready? I'm gonna take this off. Oh boy, woo! Woo! Think it's a little hot in there? Woo! Yeah, just a little bit. But us firefighters do that. We come to you, we get you. It's very important that if you see us, you scream to us and you yell to us and say, I'm here, I'm here. We can see you, but not always. So it's very important that you let us know where you're at because we can hear everything you say. All right, I'm going to make this thing go again. All right, you ready? Here goes. All right, one more noise, and this I call a chirburp. Are you ready? Chirburp. No more noise. That's it. Just so you know, again, the firefighter, this is what we look like. This is how we dress and protect ourselves from the fire and come and save you and help you in their time of need. So remember, call for us. We will come and we will help you. It's a little hot, huh? But I want you to see, that was me underneath there that whole time. Yeah, that was me. I just put my gear on. It's just a plain old person. There we are. Remember, call 911 if there's an emergency and be very fire safe and fire smart. Got one more question for you. What color are fire trucks? Red. Everybody says red, but they're all different colors. There's red and yellow and orange and green and blue and white and black, but they all do the same thing. They bring the firefighters to help you in your time of need for whatever emergency it might be. And live outside, I have Firefighter Rob waiting to talk to you and show you all the tools. Firefighter Rob?
Thank you, Firefighter Lisa. Hey everybody, this is Firefighter Rob. I am outside the West Grove Fire Company, station number 22 in downtown West Grove, PA, and I have behind me engine 22.2. I'm going to tell you a little bit about engine 22.2. 22.2, first of all, is well, we call it a pumper truck, and basically what that means is it pumps water. So its main job is going to fires, putting water on fire. So let me step over here a little bit. This truck carries 1,000 gallons of water. So if you can picture those gallon jugs of milk in your fridge, picture 1,000 of those filled with water, and that's what's inside this truck. That's not always enough to put out a fire, believe it or not. I've personally been to a fire where they put like 76,000 gallons of water on a fire. So it can take a tremendous amount of water, and that's why you have fire hydrants in your neighborhood. If you don't have fire hydrants in your neighborhood, we can bring a tanker truck or a parade of tanker trucks with lots of water on them to take care of you. All right, now how we get the water on the fire, everybody knows that we don't suck it out of the tank and spit at it with straws, right? We use these hoses right here. Each one of these pre-connected hoses is over 200, well, it's not over, it's 200 feet long. And that's plenty long enough to stretch out and get into most places. If we can't, we have more hose that we can add to it. And right here is where the driver would control pumping and everything. Actually, that's on the other side. This is where the water goes in if we're connecting to a hydrant or whatever. And the driver's able to get the water through the hose and onto the fire. We have other tools on here, of course, like the ladders. Now we have a dedicated ladder truck, but if for whatever reason the ladder truck isn't there, we beat it there, or we just need more ladders, we're able to pull them off. Now why will we use ladders? Well, remember Firefighter Lisa telling you about leaning out your window and waving clothes and stuff like that? This is what we would use to get you up there. Okay, I'm going to show you some of the tools of the trade here, and I think some of these tools might surprise you because I think our truck does more than most people think. When they look at this truck, they just think firefighting, but we do a lot more than that, and I'll get to that in a little bit. Let me first show you a close-up of the nozzle here of what the water actually flows through. So this is like the one that your mom and dad had outside on the house times like 1,000. This is so much more powerful and flows so much more water. And that's what, as you can see, is pre-connected onto the end of all our hose lines. All right. And you guys guess what kind of tool this is right here? If you said a 1980 cell phone, you would be wrong. This is actually a radio, a very powerful radio. It allows the firefighters to talk to each other on the fire ground, and we can also talk to people at dispatch, and they're the people that send the fire trucks and send us more help if we need more help. We're able to do everything over these little powerful radios here. Now this one right here is one of my favorites in the fire trade. This is a real handy device helping discover where fire is and where people are if we had to rescue somebody. Hey, it looks like maybe a big electric shaver or something like that, but it is not. It's called a thermal imaging camera. Now thermal imaging cameras can see heat. So why would we do that? Well, if you're lying on a carpet, your body temperature is normally around 98.6 degrees. You're warmer than the carpet. And if we can't see you because the smoke is so dense and so heavy, we'll use this camera and you'll show up as like this little glowy thing here. It won't really work well to show you this over the camera, but I'm sure you can probably look it up on the internet and see what the images look like. But we can see through the dark and we can help find people. Also, let's say your parents called us for a fire alarm 9 o'clock at night because the smoke alarm is going off in the kitchen and they don't know what's going on. So we come in and instead of ripping your walls apart, we use our camera and we look around and we can see through your walls if there's anything that looks hot in there or not. Very great little tool. Very expensive, mom and dads. Very, very expensive. All right. Everybody knows what one of these is. Just a regular old flashlight. Of course, we use them when we can see in the dark normally, not like when it's smoky. This won't help at all when it's smoky, but just regular dark, we're able to see really well with this. Not different than what you have at home, maybe just a little more powerful. All right, now, some tools that we use in firefighting that don't have to do with spraying water. This right here may look like a toothpick for a killer whale. It may look like a cool back scratcher for a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but it's not. It's a ceiling hook. And what we use for this is, let's say we think the fire might be hiding in the ceiling. Fire likes to play hide and seek. We can't always see it. And if maybe our cameras are going off or we see peeling or blistering of the paint on the ceiling, we will use this to poke a hole through the ceiling, rip the ceiling down, and we'll be able to see if there's fire inside or not. Another great tool. Let's move along here. Ah, yes. All right. Everybody should recognize what this is right here. You see them hanging on the walls in your school and things like that. This is an emergency canister of peanut butter and jelly spray for your bread. Okay, clearly I'm lying. It's not that. It's called a water can, and it's got water in it. I believe this is 2.5 gallons of water. 2.5 gallons of water. Now, fires don't always require us bringing that giant hose in to spray water. If it's just a little oven fire and we come in and we blow out, oh, I don't know, 300, 400, 500 gallons of water into your kitchen, mom and dad probably aren't going to be big fans of us. But we can knock down a lot of fire with just a little bit of water, and we can carry this into places that we can get there faster than we can sometimes with the hose. All right, and over here, with Halloween coming up, great tool right here, the chainsaw. All right, now you don't use it to scare your neighbors because, well, it is kind of funny, but it's not kind of funny, but you decide that for yourself. Anyway, with the chainsaw, of course, we can cut branches and things like that, but we usually don't. Usually what we use the chainsaw for is something we call venting the roof. Firefighter Lisa talked about staying low when it's smoky, right? Because where does smoke like to go? Smoke goes up. Well, what's on top of your house other than angry pigeons? The roof. You know, if the roof, we'll get up on the roof. If there's a lot of fire and smoke in the house, we might cut a hole in the roof to let the smoke go up and out, which allows you to breathe easier, which allows the firefighters to see you and helps us to get the emergency under control. All right, more on the firefighting over here. A couple of great tools. Of course, everyone knows what the axe is. And this is great for scaring your friends. Ah! sorry. I'm very sorry about that, sir. But we'll pay for that. This tool right here, this is the Halligan bar. All right, the Halligan bar is one of the greatest tools ever invented for firefighting. You can pry doors with it. You can rip off of door jams and things like that if I have to get indoors. But my favorite use for this, well, not my favorite use because I've never had to do it, but if I had to, this is a great self-rescue tool. Let's say a firefighter's on the second floor of a building, he's trapped, he's stuck, and has to get out the window. Well, we all carry rescue rope inside our gear. What we would do is we would slam this into the floor, this spike right here, and we would tie our rescue rope to it, and we can go out the window using this to anchor our rope. So this is one of the greatest things ever invented for firefighters right here. All right, now here's one that might surprise you. It's called the Jaws of Life. What you might not know is firefighters get called to a lot more than just fires. We get called to medical emergencies. We get called to a lot of auto accidents. So let's say it's a bad car crash and the people are stuck inside the car. They might be hurt, they might not be hurt. Either way, they can't get out of the car. Jaws of Life here help us out quite a bit. Now we have a dedicated rescue truck that has a whole variety of these kind of tools on it, but our engine carries one just in case. We can use it for more than just car accidents too. We can pull it inside houses if we need to rescue someone that was maybe trapped under some heavy debris or something like that. Now this is called a combination tool. And by combination tool, there are some tools that are dedicated just to cutting things, some tools that are dedicated just to spreading things. This one does both. So I'm going to lift it up here and show you. All right. That's spreading. So if a door was jammed, we could make a dent in the door, put the tips in there, and we can use it to spread. Now you see these sharp edges right here? These are like the world's most powerful scissors right here. This is for cutting. Now you wouldn't use this to cut a peanut butter sandwich or anything like that, but what you could do is you can take a car and you can take the roof off of it. You could take your family minivan and make it a convertible. The only problem is you can't unmake it a convertible once it's done, but that's the end of that story. Anyway, Jaws of Life. All right, I think that's it for the tools on this truck. Again, this was engine 22.2 of the West Grove Fire Company. If you guys have questions, you can always feel free to contact us on our website, telephone, social media, anything like that. We'll be happy to answer it for you. Guys, stay safe. Don't forget about the stuff Firefighter Lisa talked to you about. And I hope you have a great and safe fall and winter. Take care.